Morning, Johan. I believe we're at the end of the road for this development. With the latest export, I'm not sure if this is where we were miscommunicating. That is now present. That's called an item code. I might have been misunderstanding you because that's the product code. So I've now included the item code, which has got the sizing next to it, right? I think that's where we were missing each other in that back and forth communication. So that's there, and then you will see, ta-da, the images. Whoops, where are we now? Yeah, so you've got image URL, you've got the 2x image, which is twice as big, the 3x image, which is 3 times as big. You've got the ultra size image. I don't know what these signatures are for. They were in the image things, so I just pulled them through anyways. It tells you when the image was created. There's also a branding guide URL. I don't know what this is. Okay, so that's what that is all about. So all of that is on a per line basis pretty much for the whole thing. Also, all duplicate records have been removed, and I ran the update stock thing last night. So on brands, I think the previous one was like 25,000, the previous run. This one's got 20,399, so that's without any duplicates. Yeah, and this file size is a lot larger. It's about 16 megs. This second process, which is converting the data, so there's 2 parts to the process. Well, there's 3 parts. One is setup. I'm not going to explain that. Number 2 is let's pull the data from Amrod. When we do that, we store that into our own personal database. Okay, so that's step 0 is setup. Step 1 is let's pull the data from Amrod. Step 2 is let's take the data out of our database and output it into a CSV. So that's here. So obviously setup is like, it should only ever happen once. We'll probably run it like once a month to make sure that we've got the latest categories and whatever. So like that process is like, it doesn't really matter, and it happens quite fast, so it doesn't matter. The second process, which is pulling the data from Amrod, happens over like 12 hours, as you know. The third process, which is let's take the data out of our database and into the CSV. If I run it on my local machine, this brand's output takes about 50 minutes. If I run it through my server, it runs like in like, I don't know, like 4 minutes or something like that, 5 minutes. So it's significantly speedier on the server itself. So for now, I'm not going to give you a interface because I'm going to have to start building in controls and check measures when I can just hit export and give you the CSV, right? For now, if you want to get up and running, let's do that. So I can give you, let's say Monday morning, I can give you, well, for now, until I create a more of an automated process, but let's say every Monday morning you can expect 9 CSVs with pretty much all the information you need. Yeah, but I'm not going to leave you there. We still need to take a look at WordPress, and we need to make sure that the infrastructure on WordPress is set up correctly. So like what needs to happen, yeah, we're gonna have to set up the categories on WordPress to match the categories that Ammo have created, right? I'm not sure how it's set up on your database. I think the last time we chatted was like 3 months ago about this. I think you did mention that it was your current structure is different to Amnod, but I think I remember taking down a note saying that you do want to use Amnod. So I think I'm rambling about the same thing, but I think we can come to an agreement around that. And then we more than likely are going to want to get in contact with your current hosting providers and ask them to make a backup of your current database. But yeah, I guess I'll wait for your response and then we take it from there.